Hello! If Streamlabs is doing its work, this should be live right now. It's gonna be another Eldritch Horror solo game. But before I start, I want to show you something. I've been working on that other game that I was like streaming these past few days. Just want to show you the progress. So this is the stage of the map right now for that state of siege game I'm working on. Let me do this so you can see it. I think there is a button to show the whole screen. But I think you can see it also right now. So here's the map. I still need to add some things. These are the cost of the units you can buy. Right here should be I'm gonna either put the like round order and what you do during the round, like little help, or it's gonna be just explanation of each unit. I'll see about that, but there will be a round order either on this side here. Also I need to add like special events. There will be special events for the Martians here somewhere in this sector. These are where the operations are resolved. You have some available units and you can see how the map looks like. We have 5 spaces from which the Martians gonna advance toward the London. We have 1 space there will be probably converge a lot. That's this Fort Wiltshire which basically you need also to, it's gonna help you if you build that fort. It's gonna help you to, you know, prevent Martians to getting to London really fast. There are space where you can place these ironclads if you build them that can like attack Martians from when they try to advance, and they can push them back. They can also help you with the operations, so you probably want to build at least some of them. And let me show you the units that you can build. So soldiers, minefield, artillery, armored. Oh wait, I have a problem here. Let's immediately fix that. I forgot to place the armored lorry image there. Let me see, where is that? There are lots of layers and my computer is like slowing down for some reason. Here it is. So unit number 5 is ironclad, that's fine. Unit number 4, that's where the problem is. Okay. Oh, I need the armored lorry here. Okay, let me fix this immediately. Just noticed that okay. There it is. So soldiers, minefield, artillery, armored lorry, and ironclad. And these are the resources you have to pay. So there will be some unit production which could help you out, because some of these units will get you either like ability to have a +1 dice roll modifier, or more dice during the operations, or you can just sacrifice them to stop the units, Martian units from moving and stuff like that. Here on the bottom we have a Martian Events. There will be a deck here. This card will be either on a side or above, depending how I use this space. And this is like a little thing that you need to worry about. That's industry, manpower, and morale. You get some minus or plus DRMs depending where your industry or manpower morale scales are. Of course, higher are better. So whenever you need to advance, you push it toward the right. When it's going backwards, it's going toward the left. And this is like your nation status. And if all of these are like in the first spots, you lose the game. If that happened by the end of the turn. This is a production and construction QA. So this is where you put, depending on the cards, you're gonna get resources. You roll a dice and put them in the scales, and as I said, everything that I put after that is pushing everything toward the right. When it's out of the scale, it's here like available resources, and then you can use those resources to build units. Same thing, you spend a resource, you roll a dice and put it in this construction queen, then they are also pushed toward the available units. So it's not gonna be like really fast process, really depending on the rolls, but you can actually affect those rolls, get pluses to it if you increase your industry and manpower. Alright, and these are the regions that are important. Wales, Yorkshire, Humber, East Midland, Anglia, West Midland, Southwest, and Southeast. So these regions, if they all if most of them get under the red V that Martians are spreading, you also can lose the game. So you'll have to do something about that. And if the region is under the influence of the red V, if it's already conquered, you are not able to put the troops there. And how that work? You can put the troop in the region, and then when the Martians are advancing, you can use those troops to use their special abilities. If they are starting their movement or ending their movement in the region where your unit is. So for instance, if you have an armor lorry that give you +1 DRM, and Martians are advancing into that region, you have +1 DRM. Which you can use. Otherwise, it's just like your standard roll. So if you don't build anything, the game is gonna be really hard for you. So you probably want to build something. Minefields are also useful. They are actually put in the region, but they are put on these little spots where the Martians are moving. So you can put the minefield there, and when they enter it, you have a roll. If the minefield is activated, they actually do not advance. They just you destroy the minefield, they go back because they are damaged. Artillery is good because it can actually shoot into the adjacent regions. So if I have artillery, let's say in Wales, I can also cover my West Midland. Well, depending where the Martians are. So for instance, it must be adjacent to the point where they are. We'll see how that works. So the only problem with artillery, you can't move it around, and you can't use it for the operations. It's just stationary object. So probably want to build artillery just to keep your base safe, and you want to build armored lorries because you can move them around. So depending what the situation, like you can move the armored lorry. If you see that Martians are getting close to London, you can move them maybe to Anglia or southeast, get those +1 DRMs there. and they also used for these operations. And as I said, you need to do some of these operations, otherwise every failed operation will make your life difficult, because there will be like fail effect that will affect something. Either you're gonna lose some units, or the Martians gonna advance, or they gonna, you know, affect your industry manpower or morale, or the red weed's gonna start spreading and stuff like that, or their base is gonna get stronger. And the stronger the base, the more options they have when it's activated to also cause you harm. So yeah, it's slowly going. I mean, thing is advancing slowly, but eventually I'm probably gonna soon start working on the cards, because I already have units and this map is almost finished. So, and the cards are basically the meat of the game. They will affect how this everything works. All right. Okay, let me do something which I probably should. I mean, I never tried this. If I put a tablet inside my game and I put my stream on the tablet with the chat on it, I can actually watch the chat directly from Tabletop Simulator. Well, that's a theory about it. So let's try that. Okay, so I just need to find my channel right now. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I am live. Okay, my browser cannot play this. Do I have to sign in? Or is it not possible to watch live streams? Oh damn. I was hoping this would be cool if I can like watch my live stream on this little tablet. Okay, let me check something. I can watch the other stuff, but not the live streams, it seems. Or maybe my internet connection is not that good. Yeah, I can watch my live streams. Alright, so that idea will not work, sadly. Well, in that case, I'm gonna delete this. I'll have to open up the chat somewhere here, because I would like to, you know, answer some question if I get any viewers. All right. I can pop out chat, I think. Oh, here it is. I can close this down. So yeah, at least I'm gonna have a chat somewhere here close by that I can look from time to time. Alright, Eldritch Horror. Let's click prepare. And let's see who's gonna be our ancient one. As always, I just shuffle this bag, throw 3 of them, and then we do a dice roll, and then we're gonna fight one of these Eldritch gods. So we have Cthulhu, we already play him, he's really hard. Yig and Antediluvium. I never played this Antediluvium. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna be Yig. If I remember, that's kind of a snake. Let's check it out what he does. Yig. Many knows that Yig punishment for those who harm his progeny is a terrible curse. But few know that long ago the serpent people betrayed Yig and suffered. I think I played this guy actually. Okay, so I will suffer his wrath. Well, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna set that up there. Time to choose our investigator as always. So I'm thinking I'm gonna play 2 of them, and it's gonna be shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. This will be our lead investigator, Luke Robinson. Ooh, the Dreamer. Action. Move to a space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen. Okay, so he can move from gate to gate if the omen is right. During the encounter phase, you may spend one focus or one sanity to encounter a gate on your space if there are no monsters. So either focus or sanity. So I can bypass monster fights. Okay. He's gonna be our lead investigator. Never play with missions. So I get a clue. Let me see. And a dream box. Trinket magical. When you close a gate during other roll encounters, gain one focus. If that gate corresponds to your omen, recover sanity. So a little engine here. You use an action to go to gates, spend a focus sanity, then you get them back if you close that gate. Okay, I see how that works. For health, he's not gonna be a fighter. Okay, so that's our lead investigator. Excuse me. Let's see who's his sidekick. Father Matteo, the priest. So Dream and the priest. Action. Give one of your boon conditions to another investigator on any space. Ooh, he can give boons. When you close a gate during other roll encounters, if you do not have a boon, gain a boon. Ooh. So 2 gate closers, but not really our fighters. Okay. Let's see what he starts with. Also, I need to remove this. I don't need the interface. I don't need chat. I don't need top menu. I'm not so even sure do I need these tools. I don't think so. I just make one clear big screen which I can use. Okay, let me check in chat. Yeah, it's gonna be a little alt tabbing to check the chat, but that's it. King James Bible. You may reroll 1 die when resolving sanity willpower test during a combat encounter. When you perform a rest, recover 1 additional sanity. Alright. Okay, so that's 2 of them. Let's click the setup here. Bam. That's gonna set up all the game. I start here in the middle of the map. Probably, let me check something. A space containing a gate. So let's open up the gate, and that's gonna be his starting. Alright, by the way, we're playing with only 2 investigators, so we need to open up 1 gate. Let me shuffle this a bit. So we have a gate in Buenos Aires with a gust. Jesus. Alright. When this monster is spawned, an investigator on this space immediately encounters it. Well, that's not gonna happen right now, I think. We didn't even start the game. And how many clues? 1 clue. Clue on the space 14 here. Alright. Where is Matteo? Oh, he's in Rome. He's close to the clue. And I'm gonna play with Strange Remnants. So I'm gonna add this deck to the game. I'm gonna place it here. And there will be Mystic Ruins on space 8. So here. Our expedition is Sydney, Australia. Let's see what we have here. Occult text. Okay. Enchanted bow. Oh, that's good. +3 to strength during combat. Action. Monster of your choice on your space loses 1 health, so you can use it to shoot stuff on your space. Chief Inspector. Nice ally. +1, +2 to observation, depending are you researching or just gaining it. Like, oh, Sanctuary. You immediately discard 1 condition, then discard. Okay, so that's the stuff we have in the shop. Okay, let's see what is our mystery, and then we're gonna start playing. Rise of the Serpent People. Long through dead, long-thought dead. Some serpent people are returning from centuries of dormancy. Although few in number, they are master of combining science and magic. When this guy to play, place a number of Elvish token equal to half the number of players, each on a random space. So in my case, that's going to be 1. Okay. Oh, Elvish token, sorry, not this one. This one. So let's see where it's going to go. Space number 3. Oh, damn, where is that? Space number 3. Oh, it's here. In the middle of the ocean. Alright. As an encounter, an investigator on space containing an Eldritch token may attempt to discover the meaning behind these strange events. So observation -1. If he passes, he may spend 2 clues to place the Eldritch token on this card. If he fails, a cultist monster ambushes him. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the Eldritch token on this card equal to half the number of... Okay, so only this one. Well, this doesn't seem that hard to do. I mean, we just need clues. There is one there close to Father Matteo, and this guy can start closing gates. The thing is, I need more clues. Now the Mythos card is probably gonna spawn some clues, but this guy already have 1 clue, but his observation is 1. Actually, both of them are really bad at observing stuff. So I think we will have to go for this Chief Inspector. Okay. Well, he's the lead, he's starting. So I'm gonna take the focus, probably gonna need it. My first action, for my second action, because there is a monster there, I cannot buy anything. But let me see. I guess I can take also 1 resource while I'm here. So that's gonna be my 2 actions. I'm gonna not move from here. I need to try to close this gate. Father Matteo would probably want to get this Chief Inspector, but his influence is 3. So he's gonna take 1 resource, which will give me at least 1 success, and then he's gonna try to buy this ally. So influence 3 dice. Oh, by the way, let me check his actions. Give 1 boon, okay. And when you close a gate, you gain a boon. Alright. So let's try to get the inspector. Okay, that's 2 successes. I also have a 3rd one. Probably not gonna use the 3rd one. So I'm gonna take the Chief Inspector using 2 successes that I roll. So I have a +1 to my observation, +2 if I'm going for clues, so that's going to be good. And the next item is Gambler's Dice. You roll a minimum of 2 dice when resolving test. Okay. Once per round, you may reroll 2 dice with matching results when resolving test. Okay, that's not bad. And that's 2 actions for Father Matteo, and we go to the encounter phase, starting with the Dreamer. So I may spend focus or sanity. I think I'm gonna spend sanity. I wanna keep the focus for rerolls. Bam. And then I'm gonna encounter this Buenos Aires gate. Let's see what we have here. The future. You stand in Times Square, New York, but not as you know it. The streets are empty and the buildings have crumbled to dust. It appears that you will fail to save the world, and you try desperately not to fall into despair. So willpower -1, 3 dice in this case. Somehow I pass. You get to your feet and find what is left of the central library. The books you find there prove useful. Close this gate. Alright. So gate is closed. Which I can use a dream book, gain 1 focus, and recover sanity if it corresponds to the current moment. Green, this is blue, no, so, but I do get a focus. Maybe I should use focus instead of instead of my sanity, but it's okay. Deep in the basement of the library, you dig through the archives, searching for clues about the downfall of man. Oof, observation. If you pass, gain 2 clues. Ooh, this will be good, but my observation is 1. Okay, I have 2 focuses. Okay, so let's try. Okay, that's a fail. I'm gonna spend 1. That's another fail. I would really like those 2 clues. Nope, it's not gonna happen, sadly. But we close the gate. And that is that. Now it's time for Father Matteo. He's in Rome. So let's see what happens to him in Rome. A man with an eye patch invites you to join the ranks of the Castus Notitae. Oh, I can't. Castus Notitae, maybe spelled like that. He warns you beforehand that the sect's hidden knowledge comes at a terrible cost. You may gain a dark pact condition to improve willpower and 1 other skill of your choice. Why not? I like to live dangerously. So dark pact for willpower and probably my observation. Yeah, let's do it. Where are the dark pacts? Those is that a deal? Yes, that's a deal. Here's a dark pact for me. So +1 to my willpower and +1 to my observation, and with the inspector I already have a 3 right now observation, so yeah, why not? What could happen? Alright, so that was that. Mythos time. It is a rumor. We will get a clue that goes to Shanghai here. And I know this rumor, it's a bad one. Dark force hidden in the southernmost part of the world has torn the twin spawn of Cthulhu free from their bonds of Jupiter. Vast in size, the duo now leave horror and devastation in their wake. With this character play spawned the Nectoza Epic Monster Space 12 and the Cthulhu Epic Monster Space 18. There they are. We'll see how they look like very soon. When both have been defeated, solve this rumor. When there are an Elvish token on this card, each investigator loses 6 sanity. Then solve this rumor. With 6 sanity, well, Luke will survive. Well, actually, we can survive that. Discard one Elvish token from this card unless investigators as a group spend clues equal to half the number of players. So 1 clue. Oof. Okay, let's see how they look like. Dictosa. I don't know, just some kind of tentacles. And Cthulhu. Can't see it. Something in the waves of the sea. Physical resistance. Okay. Magical resistance. These guys affect your health more. These guys affect your sanity more. Well, we can try to go to Tokyo and deal with that, but I'm afraid we will not be able to do so. Anyway, back to our actions. So I'm gonna give the lead to Father Matteo, so he's gonna go first. And I think he's gonna move here. And try to pick up that clue later on during the encounter, but his second action will be is that a city? Oh yes, it is. Try to buy something from the shop. So I already have 1 resource, and let's try. Okay, so that could be 2. Instead of buying anything, I'm actually gonna discard occult text and refill this. When you gain this card, immediately spawn 3 clues. Okay, so this is not bad, and it costs only 1, so now I have something to do. In the meantime, our dreamer, I think he will move to Sydney. So he will buy a ship ticket. He will buy a ship ticket. Bam. And he will move here and use his ship ticket to get to Sydney. Alright, encounter starting with Father Matteo. I'm gonna try to pick up that clue, so that's a research. Now let's see. That's a city. The city is being controlled by the Crown of Serpents. You can use this connection against Yig. You may spend 1 improvement token to weaken Yig's magic. If you spend the token, 1 investigator of your choice may discard a curse condition. If you do not spend the token, the major has you arrested. So this is basically, I don't get a clue and I lose my improvement token unless I get arrested. Damn. Well, I can lose this one, +1 to willpower. But nothing good comes from this. I didn't get the clue. That's one of the worst encounters I had so far. Okay, with Luke Robinson in Sydney, he's gonna try to go to this expedition. Let's see how is that gonna work for him. A group of Aborigines are planning a journey to Uluru. Once there, they will speak to the ancient spirits known as the Tukurpa about the doom that threatens the world. You carefully follow them, trying to stay hidden. Oof. Well, with his observation of 1, I'm not so sure he will succeed to stay hidden, but let's try. Yeah, he fails. The Aborigines sense your presence and force your mind into the dreaming. Well, he's a dreamer, should work out, right? Gain a hallucination condition. Well, maybe not. So some hallucinations for Luke Robinson. The spirits of animals attack you. Oof, strength, that's only 2 dice. No. Failure. If you pass, the spirits are pleased. Retreat doom. Well, at least he doesn't get hurt by it, but no retreating doom either. What a failed expedition. And the next expedition is in... what's that? Is that Tunguska? Yeah, it moves to Tunguska. Okay, Mythos time. So, Omen moves to blue. Bam. No blue gates. Monster Surge should happen on the gate, but since we don't have a gate, the gate will open. Okay, gate in Antarctica with Maniac jumping out. Then we get another clue. Bam. Oh, it's in London, close by to Father Matteo. And Hindering Agony, ongoing, so it will stay in play. With this card enter play, each investigator loses 1 health and 1 sanity and discards all focus. Health, sanity, health, sanity. We don't have any focuses. Investigators cannot perform focus action. Damn. Next reckoning is gonna go away, but damn, that's not gonna work for a gate closer. But there is a gate close to him. But it's gonna cost him sanity to do it. Alright. So let's do it like this. Give the investigator token to Luke Robinson back. First he's gonna rest. So he's gonna get 1 health, 1 sanity back. Yeah. And then let me check. I think I'm gonna spend a resource to get additional sanity. And then he's gonna move here. And that's gonna be his turn. He's gonna continue closing these gates. We'll see how this is gonna work. For Father Matteo, I think I'm also going to rest. So bam, bam. And that's a city. I'm gonna try to buy something again. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna buy this news report. It's gonna spawn 3 clues and that's gonna be discarded. So let's spawn 3 clues. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one is right here. That's not bad. Alright. Let's refresh this. We get 45 automatic weapons. And so that was his first action. His second, he's just gonna focus. Oh wait, we can't do that. Yeah, this is in play. We cannot focus. Damn. I guess I'm gonna take another resource then. I can't do much else, I think. I could buy a ticket though. Let me check something. Actually, instead of resource, I'm gonna buy a train ticket. Might come in handy. We'll see. Alright, Luke Robinson has an encounter. I'm gonna spend a sanity. Bam. So I don't have to deal with the maniac. And let's try to close the gate. Los Carcosa. The streets are filled with revealers wearing masks. In perfect, unnerving unison, they turn to you and ask, "Have you seen the yellow sign?" Resolve the pass effect to tell them you have seen the sign, or resolve the fail attack effect to say you have not. So either willpower -1. I think I'm gonna go with the willpower -1. So I'm gonna be pass effect. You suddenly dress like the revealers and your sanity is slipping away. So -1 to my sanity. That's 3 dice. Oh, I fail. I fail. If you fail, the city consumes your mind. Lose 2 sanity and gain 1 madness condition. And bam. Time for madness. I already have hallucinations, so it's going to be different madness. Now I have a terror also. I cannot recover sanity. Okay. Okay. So that didn't work out. Didn't manage to close the gate. Father Matteo, will you be able to take the clue? We'll see. That's a city. You catch the man's reflection and see him for what he is, one of the serpent people. You try to covertly follow him to his lair. Observation -1. If you pass, you reach the creature laboratory. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a 2 and a +2 here. So that's a 4. -1, I'm gonna roll 3 dice. So let's see, will I succeed? No, I'm not gonna succeed. Don't have nothing to reroll. Damn. So I don't get the clue. If you failed, he leads you through a rotting mill that collapses around you. Gain a leg injury condition. Okay. So this adventure already starting to be really bad for us. Damn. Okay, mythos time. So this will move to red. We do not have any red gates. Reckoning. So let's start with the monsters. Nothing is glowing on the board. Ancient One. He is glowing. Spawn one cultist monster on the active expedition space. Then if there are 2 or more monsters in that space, advance doom by 1. Okay, here's a cultist in Tunguska. Bam. It's only 1, so doom will not move. Okay. That was that. Mythos cards. So this one will go away. Just discard it. And this one we lose Elvish token unless as a group we discard 1 clue. I will lose 1 Elvish token. I'm gonna keep the clue for now. And now the possession and condition, starting with Luke Robinson. So he will have to test willpower twice. So that's a 4 dice for him. Hallucination first, fast, now terror. Fail. It flips. Each night the sun sets and you are surrounded by suffocating darkness. Lose 1 sanity. Bam. Then flip this card. Wow, his sanity gone to 4. Not good. But now, Father Matteo. Let's start with the leg injury. So strength is 2. He passed, nothing. Now let's try Dark Pact. If I roll a 1, it's gonna activate. A 4. Yeah, good. And reckoning ends. Then we open up the gate. Here's a gate in in Arkham actually. Riot in Arkham. Alright. And for good or for evil? Advance doom by 1 unless the lead investigator gains an agreement condition. Give me that agreement condition. Here it is. I feel this adventure will end up in disaster. Okay, no one in chat. This adventure may end up in disaster. Alright, who wanna go first? What can I do here? I think the the Luke Robinson will move back to Sydney. And then he's gonna rest. Now I cannot recover sanity, but I can recover health. Actually, it's already maximum. But I can try to remove these hallucinations and terrors. So let's start with the hallucination first. Nothing. I need a 4, 5 or 6 for the terror. No. It's still there. Damn. Father Matteo, will you please be able to gain that clue? So also I'm gonna rest with him. That's gonna be first action. So to try to remove this leg injury. So I need 5 or 6. No, still injured. And I guess I'm gonna stay there. I really need to pick up that clue. Or should I go to Tunguska and fight the cultist and try the... Can I fight that cultist? Not without the weapons. Okay, let's try to buy some weapons. These automatic pistols. So 3 dice for my influence. Not 1 success. I'm gonna take a debt. I'm gonna take these pistols. Personal assistant. Alright. Okay, encounters. So Luke Robinson in Sydney. Let's see what happens to him. Late at night, Dark Young wander into the city from the surrounding wilderness. You struggle to escape from the creature. Oh. So strength, for me it's only 2 dice. Oh, I succeed. If you fail, basically no success, just I'm happy I didn't fail. Alright, I don't know what's with these encounters, they're really bad. Alright, let's see the research for Father Matteo. City. You try to translate the odd language of an old crazed amputee. Wow. Lore -1, so 2 dice. I don't have any pluses to that. Just 2 dice. I succeed. If you pass, the man claims to have found something important in Knayan. Gain 1 tome artifact. Okay. 1 tome artifact. Alright, let's see. Might be something good. Artifact tome. And I got Gharne fragments. As part of a travel action, you may spend 1 health to move 1 additional space along any path. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, Mythos time. Bam, so this goes to blue. No blue gates. Reckoning, starting with the monsters. Cultist is glowing, let's see. He actually doesn't have anything, so nothing to worry about. Ancient one, so another cultist will spawn here. Bam. And now there are 2 or more, so Doom is gonna advance 1. I'm gonna need to rush there with Father Matteo and deal with those cultists. If I manage to do that, that will be good. Alright, then we have a Mythos card. I guess we're gonna lose another Elvish token for now. And then possessions and conditions. I have lots of here. Let's start with the hallucinations. So 4 dice. Fail. So this flips. You see now that all of this supposed evidence you've been collecting is just nonsense. Discard all of your clues. No. Your head feels so clear now. All of the monsters and conspiracies you've been hunting were obviously figments of your imagination. Then discard, discard. Oh my god, I lost that 1 clue that I had. Now the terror. I passed that, so nothing. And the agreement. So if I roll 1 or 2, it's a 3. Survived. Now let's do poor Father Matteo. Let's start with the depth, because that's just gonna happen. Let's flip that first. The man in the silk suit hands you a large stack of papers. I believe you'll find this offer quite reasonable. His smiles remind you of a shark. It's clear that he will not take no for an answer. So my influence 3. I pass. Okay. Nothing happens. Then let's do my leg injury. So strength 2. Pass. Nothing happens. And now Dark Pact. If I roll a 1. Oh, it's a 6. Okay. Still alive. Reckoning ends. Then we have a new gate. Bam. Oh, it's here in San Francisco with the Warlock. He has a little die. Why? Because every time the reckoning strikes on a roll of 1 or 2, nearest investigator gains a curse condition. Perfect. Wait, what this riot is doing? Oh, nothing bad. Okay, the world fights back. Event. Each investigator may do one of the following: recover 2 health, recover 2 sanity, or discard 1 monster from his space. I think the Luke's gonna recover 2 sanity. I think he can do that because it's only when resting he can recover. This is just getting sanity back. And Father Matteo will remove 1 monster from his space. He's gonna remove a cultist from here. And that's gonna be things we're gonna do. Okay, I'm giving Father Matteo lead. He's gonna move here, then use his before I move actually, because I have 2 actions. Or do I want to do something? Do I want to buy something? Yeah, let's try buying something. So 3 dice, 1 success. When you gain this card, you may immediately discard 1 condition. Well, this is a condition. I can remove my Dark Pact if I want to. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna spend my resource as a second, and we're gonna take this and remove our Dark Pact. So no more worrying about that. Then we get a cat burglar. It's a cat woman, I guess. Alright, and then we're gonna move here and then use our ship ticket. Okay, Luke Robinson, he can move directly on a gate, I guess, but before that he's gonna take 1 focus and he's gonna teleport himself here. No, actually here, where the green gate is, because if we manage to close that gate, it's not gonna push Doom. Excuse me. Alright, let's do our encounter, starting with Father Matteo. So Father Matteo will fight the cultist, but let's see what he's actually fighting. So if you lose health from strength test, you're being bitten by the snake-like creature, you get a poison condition. So let's do willpower test first. So 4, and I have this. I can reroll 1 die. So that's gonna be 5. There are no minuses, so just 5 dice for me to roll for sanity test. Oh, come on. Not 1 success, so I lose 1 sanity. Bam. Now strength test. So I have a 2. Pistols give me +3, that's a 5, but -1, so 4 dice. And I need at least 2 successes to not get bitten. And I don't have any rerolls for that. Ah, perfect. Cultist is dead because he has only 1 health. Bam. And I didn't get bitten by him, and now I can try the expedition. So let's try that. Tunguska. A gaunt, sickly stranger sees you and runs into a cloud of grey dust. Resolve the pass effect to call after him, or resolve the fail effect to run into the cloud to try to find the man. So either observation or my... I think I'm gonna do observation to be... because... but that's only 2 dice. Oh no, that's 3 dice. I already have 2 plus 1. Yeah, I'm gonna do the observation. I'm gonna run into the cloud of dust. I failed to find him. If you fail, you spend too long in the grey dust, gain 1 illness condition. Perfect. I got infection. Because who knows what that cloud was. So I can't recover health. Oh jeez. Alright, so that was a mistake. This moves to, let me see, is that Sydney? Looks like, yeah, it's Sydney. Moves back to Sydney. Father Matteo, you got sick. Very sick. So I have to close a gate to get the boon. Alright. Luke Robinson will try to close the gate, but for that he's gonna spend his focus, because he can do that when closing a gate, to not fight the warlock. Actually, how hard is the warlock? I think I can take him. So give me my focus back. He's gonna try actually to fight the warlock. So let's see. Willpower without any minuses. That's straight 4. I'm not scared of him. And then strength -1. I only have 2, so there's gonna be 1 die. Okay, that's a failure, but I can use my focus to reroll that. That's a success. So no health damage, and he's dead. He killed the warlock, and that's good because we can get cursed by him. And now he can try to close the gate. Another lost carcass. You find pages of a play that feature you as a character. Resolve the pass effect to resist saying the lines written on the page, or resolve the fail effect to say your lines as they are written. So either willpower or lore. My lore is 4, my willpower is 4. This is lose 2 sanity, this is impair. I don't want to lose 2 sanity, to be honest. Actually, damn, I just remember something. If this fires, both of my investigators gonna die. Well, if that happens, I'm just gonna flip this table and it's gonna be game over. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So I'm gonna do the one where I need to test lore. So 3 dice. Pass. So close the gate. Gate is closed. And whenever I close a gate, I recover 1 sanity. So he gets 1 sanity back. So he can survive, and Father Matteo could actually die. Alright, let's see, will that happen? No, it will not. So this moves here to green, no green gates. Monster surge, so we have to open up the gate. Here's the gate in London. What's this? Cultist. Alright. And 1 clue is spawned. Evil never sleeps. Events. Draw and resolve another Mythos card. If this is the last card of Mythos deck, okay. Alright, let's draw and resolve another Mythos card. Ah, it's a rumor. First we spawn a clue. It goes to Amazon. Drawn to the gate. When a gate spawns, each investigator on that space gain a lost in time and space condition. Okay, that's not bad. The encounter investigator on Buenos Aires may work with the scientists at the university to return the trapped citizen to the real world. Lore test. 1 clue to solve the rumor. Okay. So, this rumor will fire up. I will lose 6 sanity. So if I keep my investigator above 6, they will go both survive, because there is no chance we're gonna do this rumor anyway. So with Father Matteo, I'm gonna rest. So I get +1 to sanity. I don't get anything on my health, but that's okay. Now let's try to remove, let's try infection first. So 4 to 6. Okay, infection is gone. And then let's try the leg injury, 5 or 6. It stays with us. Alright, so that's gonna deal with that. And then I'm gonna move here. As for Luke Robinson, he's gonna, what's he's gonna do? Gonna take 1 focus and perform his special ability. Move to a gate that corresponds to the current omen. No green gates though, so he can't do that. But he's gonna instead of focus, actually he's gonna take a ship ticket. Bam. And then he's gonna move here and use his ship to get to the Mystic Ruins. And now encounter. So Father Matteo, come on, get that clue finally. So what's this? This is wilderness. Lost in the caverns, you feel you've been here before in your dreams. You try to find your way out. Okay, so he actually has a 4 dice for this, because it is a research encounter, so that's not bad. Okay, pass. If you pass, you know this passage leads to the dreamland. Gain this clue. Okay, so that's it. He finally got the clue. As for Luke Robinson, he's doing the Mystic Ruins, so let's see. Atlantis. As you navigate through the concentric rings of streets and canals that makes up the city, you hear Senzar, the language of Atlantis. Through careful study, you hope to master this strange and esoteric vocabulary. So lore, that's a 4. Alright. Bam. Fail. He's not good with languages. Luck in the words, you offer Atlantean priestess wealth in exchange for help. Okay, let's try influence then. But that's only 2 dice. That's also a failure. If you fail, your funds are depleted. Gain a debt condition. He gave you everything. And he got a debt for that. Alright. Oh, by the way, this will now move. So let's see. Oops. Let's see the next. Oh, it's another space 8, so it stays where it is. Time for Mythos. So this goes to blue. We do have 2 blue gates, so Doom's gonna move twice. Reckoning. Bam. So nothing is glowing on the board. Yig. 1 cultist is gonna show up here. Bam. That's it for now. Mythos cards. Okay, we lose the last token, which means -6 sanity. So we are both on 1 sanity right now. Alright. And what happens with these monsters? I should have read the card. I guess they stay there. No, it says solve this rumor. I guess they stay. So they're gonna control these shipping lines. Alright, who cares? Just don't go to Sydney or Buenos Aires. And where are we? So rumor is solved, we somehow survived. Then goes possessions conditions, starting with Father Matteo. He has this leg injury. His strength is 2. He passes, nothing. Here there is a debt, it's gonna flip. Transfer debt. We have already taken care of your debts. Now we need something from you. The man grins and hands you a manila folder with your instructions. We trust you hold up your side of the deal. Gain agreement condition. Then discard, discard. Well, what happens if you have 2? Can you have 2 agreement conditions? I don't think you can. And this doesn't say if you have agreement condition, flip it. So I guess nothing happens. I don't think you can have 2 of the same conditions, so nothing happens. Terror, that's 4. Willpower, pass, nothing. And agreement, so if I roll 1 or 2, I roll a 4. We are still fine with that. Reckoning ends. And then 1 gate opens here. It's a red gate in Rome with a ghoul. The Ravagers of Time. Each investigator impairs his highest skill. Then each investigator impairs his highest skill. Finally, each investigator impairs his highest skill. Well, thank you, game. Okay, let's do this. Lore. -1. Then willpower. -1. And now That's a 3, that's a 3. I guess Lord's gonna be -2. Here it's gonna be willpower -1. So now it's a 3, and I guess I'm gonna do lore -1. Wait, wrong one. Okay. Perfect. Ravages of time. Alright, Father Matteo has one clue. How can I get here? That's the question. That's so far away. I can go around, get in San Francisco maybe. But before that, he's gonna move to Tokyo. And there he's gonna rest. So no health, but at least I can get one sanity back. For Luke Robinson, where is he? He's here. He's also gonna rest. He cannot recover sanity. So let's roll for it. So I need 4 to 6 to remove it. It's gone finally. That was the first action. Second one, we're just gonna focus. Okay. Encounters. Father Matteo is in Tokyo. We're gonna try for that clue. That's a city. You track the creature to its home, where it's been masquerading as a human. A serpent people monster ambushes you. If you defeat it, force your new prisoner to tell. Okay, so serpent people, here they are. They ambushes poor Father Matteo. Let's see what they have. Willpower and strength. Damn. Okay. So my willpower is 3. I can reroll 1 die. Okay, I'm gonna reroll 1 die. So 1 success. Take 1 sanity damage. Strength -1. I do have pistols, so it's 5 -1 4 dice. I need 2 successes to kill it. 1 success, no rerolls. Needed 3 successes to not take damage, so the difference is 2. Take 2 damage and then they go away. Let's read what happens then. If you defeat it, I didn't defeat it, so nothing good. He just jumps out, hits me and goes back. I'm gonna try this Mystic Ruins again. Atlantis. Many Atlanteans bear an unmistakable fish-like appearance, marking them as a hybrid children of deep ones. You attempt to steal precious objects from the temples in which they worship Dagon. Oh no. I only have 1 die for that. No, why are you trying to steal stuff if you're not good at it? Yeah, failure. Let me see what will happen if I fail. Lose 1 health. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I can lose 1 health. But let me see what if I pass. I think I'm gonna lose 1 health. Alright. The hybrids violently stop you. Lose 1 health. You ask for help and promise to keep their secret. Okay, that's influence. Again, only 1 die. Fail. So I can reroll that for a relic and hope to get a 5 or 6 or get an amnesia. Okay, I'm gonna reroll that. 5 or 6. Yeah. So I managed to persuade them. Amnesia condition. I mean relic. 1 relic. Let me read that properly. Relic unique asset. So that's unique assets. Relic. Jewel Scarab unique asset. Trinket magical relic. You may reroll 1 die when resolving lore or willpower. That's good because they are -1 right now. If you or another investigator on any space has an ornate scarab unique asset, you may flip this card. Okay, so we need this second half basically to use it. Okay. So that was that. Mythos time. So this moves to red. We have 2 red gates to move twice. Bam. Monster surge. So 1 monster jumps here. It's a Shogot. Perfect. 1 monster jumps here. It's a mummy. It actually goes to pyramid. I don't know how it works. And now 1 more clue. Right on this monster here. Curse Fortune. Ongoing. So it's gonna stay in play. After investigator performs an acquire asset action, he gains a curse condition unless he spends 2 clues. Well, thank you, game. It means we're not gonna buy anything for the rest of the game. Yeah, a curse fortune. Alright, so we're still on the first mystery. Doom is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. Can't buy nothing. Not progressing anywhere. Damn. Anyway, let me see. This will move to. Is that the Shanghai? Yeah, this moves to Shanghai. Oh, I can go try to go to Arkham. Okay, I'm gonna give the lead to Luke Robinson, and he's gonna rest, and he's gonna move in here. I'm hoping he's gonna solve this riot. If not, we can always use sanity, I guess, to bypass. I don't know, we'll see. For Father Matteo, I'm gonna stay in Tokyo. I need that clue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rest +1 here. And damn, I can't buy anything. Let's say I took the resource and then rested and got like +1 additional sanity here. Alright. If I can only get the second clue to solve the first mystery. But Father Matteo is like clueless. So Luke Robinson goes first. Let me see, can I do something about this riot? Before resolving the strength test, you may attempt to disperse the mob. So that will be only 1 die for me. They're gonna beat me up real good. Let me check. I might lose 3 health. I think it's better to lose 1 sanity and try to close the gate. Bam. So I can spend a sanity to just avoid the mob. Okay, let's go for the gate. Yugot. You find yourself in an abandoned mine on Hog, one of the moons of Yugot. Somewhere in the distance you can hear the distinctive cries of Shogots. The sound terrifies you to the core and you fight the urge to flee. Willpower -1, that's gonna be 3 -1, 2 dice. Fail. You run blindly and find yourself surrounded by strange fungi. Lore. That's only 2 dice. I pass. If you pass, you use the mushrooms to repair reality. Okay. Close the gate. And good that I passed, because if I didn't... Okay, so I can get 1 sanity back by closing that gate. Oh. It corresponds to the cure anomaly, so I can do that. It was a red gate. Okay. Oh, I forgot I can reroll 1 die when resolving these tests, but it still worked fine, so I'm not gonna cry about that. Father Matteo, come on, get the clue, please. So, city. You pose as an inmate to find a peculiar patient at the asylum. Observation, so that's actually 4 dice for me. Pass. You may spend 2 sanity to... I will not do that. If you pass, you examine a child of Yig. Gain this clue. Finally. So now I have 2 clues. If you fail, who cares? I passed. So I have clues, I just need to get here, which is like across the world. I guess I can go Sydney and around the world. If I buy 2 ship tickets, I can do that, I guess. Alright. It's time. So this goes to blue. We do have 2 blue gates, so don't move twice. Perfect. Reckoning. Bam. Cultists, they are glowing, but they're not doing anything. Bam, it's an ancient one. Another cultist here. And then if there are 2 of them, do moves. I think the Yig is gonna wake up. That's gonna happen. Mythos cards, we have this one, but only if the gate spawns on you, so far it didn't happen. Possessions and conditions, so nothing here. Let's see the agreement. If I roll 1 or 2, it's gonna activate. Of course it's gonna activate. Grisly dealings. The group had originally asked for the names and descriptions of your companions. At the time, such information seemed harmless. You see now this group has had their own intentions all along. Another investigator of your choice loses all of his health. This health cannot be prevented. And so Luke Robinson told where they can find Father Matteo, and they killed Father Matteo. So he's dead. This will push Doom to 1, and I can remove this. That's gone. This, I'm gonna place this here. Father Matteo is in Tokyo, dead. These all his possessions. And okay, let's finish this turn. Reckoning ends. Another gate opens here in Africa with a deep one. And price of progress event. The lead investigator may gain an agreement condition to advance the active mystery by 1. Okay. So that will solve the mystery, because we just need 1 Elvish token. Bam. So Father Matteo didn't die in vain, but to be honest, I don't see how this is winnable right now. The Eag's gonna wake up. I just can't prevent that. I need 3 mysteries to solve it. So Luke Robinson gonna say fuck this, and he's gonna go away on some big vacation. I'm resigning this game. This is just impossible to beat. So another lose game, and that's gonna be that. Alright, see you next time in some other playthrough of this horrible game. Thank you for watching, and